Yo, what up?
Yeah.
You already know, man. Another time, another
We back.
episode, another smoother. What can we call this time, man? This is the time where I tell people, man, to just relax, unwind.
Yes.
We don't know what your day's been like, but
Just chill.
I'm sure
Just
that
chill.
you've been through some stuff, man. But just know that everything is irie, man. Everything is okay.
Definitely. You woke up today.
You woke up today, man. So especially if you're listening to us, man, we drinking some jugo de parcha. Salute, my G.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Man, it's refreshing.
And so we hope you taking your time for some refreshing. But you already know, Jota R in the building.
Genocide in the building.
Let's get it, man. Listen, man, we just gonna get into it real quick. We already been in here. All right, let me tell you the problem, man. We have in here. We come in and because we gotta set up a few things. We start to chatting, and it's almost like we get 2 podcasts already done, bro.
That's real. We hit almost every point. We do everything right.
Yeah.
Except record it.
But we gonna figure something out.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably do some reality TV here.
For real, we just got to keep a camera rolling all the time.
Straight up.
And maybe like some portable mics.
Portable
Those little
mic-
clip ones.
straight up,
just because at this
as
point.
soon as we walk in those doors.
It already starts.
It
already starts. So
facts,
yeah.
man. But respect.
Yeah.
But anyways, earlier, man, we were just talking about some stuff like in this episode we just freestyling.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a feel good. It's gonna be a feel good.
Yeah, definitely.
I think there's been some refreshing things in our lives happening, man. I know, I'll put you in the spot, just having your daughter back in.
Oh yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying? How's that going? How that experience?
Amazing. At the end of the day, everything that I do, she is my driving force. She's the reason why, I always go as much as I can and, as hard as I can.
Yeah.
And honestly, just having her back, even though it's temporary, because she lives in Indiana.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like, hey, what you do with your time,
Right.
Yeah, so I'm enjoying my time wisely with her and every minute that I can.
That's dope, man. And you get to value that more.
Oh yeah,
you know
definitely.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's stay on that lane, man. Cause obviously I got a daughter with my ex, and I got my son now.
Okay.
So in this time I didn't get to experience this time with my daughter because we were already apart. And we did the divorce thing and the whole thing.
Yeah.
But now experiencing this. And then hearing stories like yours, like, yo, my daughter's coming back in, I'm like, yeah, I need a it makes me think about my kids, and I'm picking her up Friday, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're going to
right
the beach
on.
Saturday.
Yeah, you see?
And how to be very intentional.
Sounds like my weekend.
You know what I'm saying? And be very intentional with, just being there for her and listening to her, but more than anything also just giving her some value as well, man, that she could take with her
exactly
in her journey. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, because at the end of the day, how quick they grow up.
Facts, bro.
Now, especially nowadays, this generation, it seems like they grew up a little faster, maybe because they're exposed to a lot more in this world nowadays.
Facts.
Because there's so many tools that are out there. But at the end of the day, like, man, you just really got to enjoy those moments because, they grow up fast and, eventually, like we do, at first we're like so in a rush to grow up, because we want to be able to do the grown-up things.
Right.
And then when you become a grown-up, you're like, man, I want to go back to being a child where you don't think about things. So it's just like I'm trying to cherish those moments through her, the fact that she's already almost on that exiting stage of being a child and, becoming a young lady. So like, I'm just trying to cherish every moment before she's like, you know what, Dad, I don't need you at the moment. I'm living life, and they disappear on you type.
Facts. That's facts. I mean, just like we did with our parents.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's an ongoing cycle. And I could just, I'm just blessed to be able to, because, there's a lot of times where those opportunities can be missed. In life,
Absolutely,
you get caught up with work or whatever the case is, but it's like
it's gonna happen.
Yeah, definitely.
Facts.
But the good thing is like it kind of creates awareness because as you do see them grow up and you start realizing like, man, the conversations you're having with them are completely different now from hey, you know what I'm saying, come here, stop touching that, and now it's like real life situations where they're telling you about their experiences if you have that trust built with them.
Right.
So it's like, man, it's right now, like I said, man, I'm just
dope.
absorbing it all in,
That's what's up,
like
bro.
it's
That's what's up, bro.
it's gonna be
That's a
an
good
experience
time,
the next couple weeks.
That's what's up, bro.
So
that's good times and good vibes, man. That's what it is, man. Hey, but shout out to everybody who has a kid out there, man. And make sure you invest in, man. You know, you catch up from what we're talking about and our experiences. Again, this is your real life podcast, man. And we want you to, whatever you absorb from here, to put into practice, man. So if anything is triggered in your life, man, make sure you're spending some time and giving value to your kids, man.
Yes.
And appreciating every moment, because we're not promised tomorrow, man. Nobody's promised tomorrow, man. And
definitely. And we gotta pave the way, man.
Absolutely,
at the end of the day,
man.
we have to pave a positive way for them, because the way things are going and the way life has been lately to many, it's been tough. You know, there's been a lot of negativity, with a lot of things going on from, COVID and natural stuff. And
crazy out there.
So, like, really, the chance you get to really, like you say, invest, and be there for your children and be able to, you don't want to baby them the way there, you know what I'm saying? But you want to be able to pave a solid path so they have an understanding, like obviously through things you went through,
Right. And at the end of the day, they're gonna have their journeys, and
exactly.
It's just how can you assist them and help them point in a direction, because based on your actions, they're gonna kind of align. Oh, this is what my peoples do. So okay, this is kind of my world. You know what I mean? And that's how you pass businesses down. Like my boy I was telling you earlier, that he's like, I'm getting ready to retire. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh yeah, my sons are gonna take over the business. I was like, I had just read about that in a book that talked about how real legacy is not leaving an inheritance money wise to your kids, because you could do that, but if they don't know how to manage it, it might even destroy them. Right? You get what I'm saying?
It'll be going fast.
And their life is a whole other thing.
Yeah.
But an inheritance being you leaving them something that they could continue to produce.
Yeah, to build off of.
And in regular terms, you have stuff like real estate, you know what I'm saying, where you could get houses, and now, the kids are the owners of that, and they keep collecting that. I got a few homies that do that. And, but then you got people like this who they built their real life and what they were passionate about, right? Like my guy I was telling you about.
Yeah.
And he built this company from scratch, working his butt off, to now having his 22 employees, and now his son's taking on, and he's been able to retire out at 55,
right on,
doing this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's just dope how, and it's just kids, bro.
Yeah. That's
that relationship we're trying to tell you about, man.
Yeah.
That is possible for everyone out there. That is so possible. For my experience, my daughter, bro, I have a podcast with this young lady. Bro, this lady blew my mind. Yo, my daughter's like, hey, Papa, I did a song. I'm like, you did a song? Bro, and it blew my mind, because I was like, I bet, before you show me, my intentionality was like, I want to catch this stuff. Like, I want to record.
Yeah, you want to, you want to get it down.
I want to get this. Yeah. I said, yo, don't tell me nothing right now. Hold on a second. Let me set up shop real quick. I set up podcast, put on the mic, headphones. It's her first time doing it too. So she's like, she's feeling special. Like, yo, we setting this thing up. You know what I'm saying? So we set up. I put the vibes on, and we started chopping it out. I said, yo, let me hear what you got. I already had the beat on the phone. So I put the beat, and she put me on. And I was like, yo, this is great. Yo. So then after that, the conversation just kept going, bro. And we did like a half an hour of her asking me questions like, how do you not get offended? Like, you're some grown, like, questions that grown people don't even bother to think about, bro.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Bro, it's crazy, bro.
You'd be surprised.
Crazy, it was dope. It was a dope experience, man. So, and she said something very special to me that she was like, yo, you've been impacting people's life. I'm gonna get the clip. I'm gonna try to put the clip in here real quick, so everybody can listen, man. Because it was a dope experience. I might even find it. Anyways, long story short, man. She was like, yo, I see you impacting. I see you doing your thing. She tells me. I was like, huh? I'm like, yo, you stay impacting people's life. She telling me this, bro. Like, just random as heck, bro.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm like, yeah. I said, you noticed that? She was like, yeah. I said, yes. I said, bro, you stay.
Hey, listen,
bro, I was like,
so much.
I said to her, I'm glad that you noticed. I didn't do it for you to notice, but I'm glad that what you're noticing is what you're telling me right now, because that gives me the understanding that this is something that you're learning and it's part of your DNA, because you're my daughter. So then eventually you're going to find the same type of style in whatever you do, where you're going to influence and impact people.
But not only that, the confidence behind it, bro, which is a big deal. It's the confidence behind it, because you're executing. You know what I'm saying? She's seeing that you're making it happen. You're actually going out there and interacting and trying to do something.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
it's definitely the, a kid recognizing that. It's
crazy,
like,
right?
well,
Yeah,
but
like,
that says so much,
though,
man.
That
definitely,
was wild, bro. So that was a wild thing with my, and again, we're not together as much as we would love to be.
Yeah.
And I remember her for it was like Father's Day weekend or something. We were having breakfast together, just me and her. And we getting ready to toast our little puguito de parcha, you know what I'm saying? We like, salute. I was like, all right, salute for what? Like, I'm gonna let you, whatever you wanna elaborate on, huh? And my daughter says to me, for always being connected, even though we're far away.
Right on.
That, bro. And I was like, wow, that is so facts. Yo,
listen.
And it gave me such a sense of peace that it doesn't matter where she's at, bro. And it doesn't matter, you who listening, bro. It doesn't matter how far apart you might be from your kids, or you might not see them often, or that you're having issues even seeing them, bro.
Yeah,
if you get to speak to them once, don't question nothing. Become a space for them. Yep. Like, really listen to what they're saying. Absorb, how
taking
you been?
That moment.
Yeah, taking the moment. And then if there's some space, because at the end of the day, if there's some space, then give them some value, man. But don't try to input some stuff on them and not listen to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, a human being wants to be understood. That's it. And the way they become understood is by when they speak. Yeah, someone listens.
Yeah, somebody listens when they express themselves.
That's how we know, or we think, at least we think that we know that we were understood, because we spoke something and someone listened.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if they didn't say nothing back, right? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's just it's that attention that you're given.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if they thinking about Pajarito Preñado, and even
though but you're there giving that,
right?
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because even though you're like this, they're not listening.
Yeah,
bro.
they're but it's just the fact that, bro, sometimes it's just that attention that they seek, man, and not in a bad way. It's just like, again, especially being a loved one. For example, your daughter wanting to. Her saying that, and you having these conversations, and her looking forward to and wanting to talk to you, because that's also like maybe a time for her where in her own world, you never know, it's like she can finally vent about, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously with the people you're with every day, you're living with those people, so it's almost like they should be knowing what you got going on, but sometimes you just feel like you can't express yourself because maybe that connection ain't there. Right. So maybe seeking somebody, obviously you being the father, like that connection being deep and knowing that she can maybe call you, you know what I'm saying? And it always feels like, like you never fail her when that phone call. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type deal,
and at least with mine, because we fell the time, and she's horrible with her phone.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be busy doing my thing, and it's like, man, I wish I would have caught this phone call, or I wish she would have caught my phone call.
Yeah.
Because she's busy in her world at a young age, which is crazy to me.
That's what I'm saying, that they actually, and the
it's
thing is, like you said, they be in their own world, right? So when they seek that moment to connect with you, you know what I'm saying? That's like,
make sure you
because it's something out of their world, so they get to finally,
quick little detour,
refresh,
you know
exactly.
What I'm saying?
So that's where that connection, you know what I'm saying, and it's so important.
That's how it feels with my daughter. As soon as we connect again, we align again, she aligns again, and let's get on our journeys, man. Like little doses, man.
Yeah,
dope.
Listen, in my case, I'll tell you one thing. When mine's not around me, my phone, she'll call me. Oh man, it seems like. Sometimes I'm like, okay, like I'm working, or whatever. But it's just amazing to even be able to have that, though. At the end of the day, when I think
you got
about
a teenager,
it,
that's good, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I'm curious. Mine's is 12, bro.
Yeah,
so,
you see, mine's 16, so it's like
she in that.
Technically, she's in that stage where it's like, in most cases, from what you see and what you hear, like at that case, kids are rebellious, or they're really trying to find themselves. They're in high school, going through their experiences. That's around the stage in life where they say, like, parents tend to lose a little bit of connection because the kids are trying to figure themselves out.
Right,
so it's like, I don't need, I'm in high school now. I don't need mommy and daddy. I'm trying to be somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Facts.
But just the fact that she's in that stage, and I get as much communication with as I do, and how much she hits me up, and she lets me into her world, bro. It's sometimes I even wonder, like, man, like, what I do to deserve this, because it's amazing, you know what I'm saying, to have that experience,
Listen,
and that trust.
That gives hope to the hopeless, man. So whoever listening out there, man, look, man, it's possible. So it's just, how do you align yourself again, and how do you understand your kids and invest in them, make the best of that present moment with them, man, so y'all can connect, man. At the end of the day, we connect to that degree, man.
That's a part of you.
Let's get it, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, that was our parenting podcast right there.
Hey, we got a little bit of everything. Like I said, real life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And these are things that we go through and we're growing from. You know what I'm saying? And we're just sharing it with y'all, and hopefully it can. Open the mind up a little and make you feel like,
Absolutely, man. Again, if you hear something you like, man, make sure you comment below if something stood out, man. Any questions, again, shoot us up. Any maybe topics that you guys question that you guys want to hit us up with, let us know, man. We'll pick the brains out, man. We'll make it interesting. We'll make it interesting, man, 'cause I'm sure it's invaluable enough so you could take some tools with it too, man, and help you live your real life, man.
Different opinions are so important because we are not in each other's shoes, and being able to see different perspectives of these topics and things are a good thing also, because we're open-minded. We want to hear people's opinions also on things, you know what I'm saying? So like you said, comment below, don't be afraid to throw a topic out there, or maybe something you want us to speak on, or maybe something we spoke of, and maybe you just want a little bit more information, or just get that communication going. So like that, we here, man. We here, exactly.
Man. We here. We trying to help. Again, this is a movement, and we just in the beginning stages of it, But we go. That's the next episode.
Yeah, that's definitely the next episode. And just know, y'all playing a big part on this.
Yes, absolutely.
All the time, for the fact that this is why we're here.
Y'all commenting, y'all sharing, y'all doing y'all thing, man. Y'all part of the puzzle. So let's get it, man. You already know we wrapping this up, man. This is another, and then another one.
Another one.
And another one. All right, man. JR.
Genocide.
Let's get it, man. Be easy, guys. Peace.